today.
With American National, when you insure your auto and home and remain claim-free for 3 consecutive years, you can get cash back. Let Robert Martinez reward your smart thinking. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
With American National, you get a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003. With American National, you get a dedicated agent and an outstanding array of products to meet your insurance needs. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
Worry less about your insurance coverage while adding money back into your wallet with the American National Cashback Reward Program. Insure your auto and home and remain claim-free for 3 consecutive years, and you can get back 25% of your first year premiums. Best of all, your reward continues every year as long as you remain claim-free. Let Robert Martinez reward your smart thinking. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
With American National, you get a dedicated agent and an outstanding array of products to meet your insurance needs. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, but not necessarily in that order. You decide where you're going and how you'll get there. An unwritten experience awaits. Be bold, be prepared, be inspired. Your story unfolds. Laramie County Community College. Visit lccc.wi.edu to start your story today.
With American National, when you insure your auto and home and remain claim-free for 3 consecutive years, you can get cash back. Let Robert Martinez reward your smart thinking. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
With American National, you get a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding... Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you live for our second game of our doubleheader. Your Cheyenne South High Bison boys hosting the number 4 ranked Campbell County Camels. And boy, right when you think a game couldn't be more important, I mean, South has clinched a spot in the 4A East Conference. But right now, they're sitting at a tie with Laramie at 4-5. But technically, right now, Laramie owns a tiebreaker in common opponents.
So we were looking up the standings just now before we came on, and everybody's log jam kind of right in the middle, other than Sheridan and are we doing the national anthem? No. Other than Sheridan, who's ahead of everybody, they're with 7 wins. But Gillette, East, Central, Cheyenne South, and even Laramie starting to creep up there, are all logjam around that 5-win area right now. I believe East and Central are both 6-4 right now.
Yeah.
If South was to win this game, then South and Gillette will both be 5-5. And depending on how Laramie does against Sheridan today, they could possibly be up there at 4 wins as well, 4 and 5 wins. And like you said, all of them are in the regional playoff. We're all in, but who wants to play who is the question when you get to the regional tournament.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't want to open up against a team like Gillette.
Well, you don't want to open up against Laramie.
Against Laramie either. So,
but you want to be that 1-2 spot. That's where you want to be. And, you know, to be honest with you, if South wins this game, they could possibly steal a 2 seed by sweeping next week.
They still could, yep. They still have that possibility, you know, because we if we were to win, I mean, first of all, if we were to win against East, that means we own the tiebreaker with the sweep. With Central, I think they might have the tiebreaker.
They'd have to lose to Laramie. Central would have to lose to Laramie.
They would have to lose to Laramie.
And us, both of us.
Because I think the second tiebreaker would be common opponent within your conference.
Yes.
If I'm right.
But they have beat Sheridan, though. Central has beaten Sheridan.
Central has, They've beaten Sheridan and they've beaten Gillette. So.
Well, a lot of things have to happen. It's kind of.
Yeah. The whole thing is, regardless of who they play, they're going to have to play well in the regional tournament.
And regardless of what's happening, this is a very important game for South High, as well as Gillette, but South especially. I mean, you don't want to be on that.
South has 1 win against Gillette. 1 win in program history. And that was the state semifinal matchup in 2016, where we were 9 down and came back and won that game.
Well, if you remember right, Gillette missed a layup in regulation or in overtime that they could have won the game.
Oh, that's true.
Seconds.
That's true. That big, tall kid. What was it? I can't remember his name. Yep.
I see his face. I can't think of his name. It'll come to me in about 5 minutes.
That was a great game. That's our only win against Gillette.
Yeah, that's correct.
Llewellyn easily wins the toss. South will have the ball, moving from right to left. That's Phillips. Phillips being guarded by the perennial All-Stater, Lackey.
We said Lackey's averaging, what,
27 points a game. And there's Floyd with the and one.
You got to have a lot of that today.
Yes, you are. Boy, credit. Caleb Phillips with a beautiful assist down there.
Good entry pass by a good point guard right there.
And number 5, Belt, the 6'2" senior, picks up the foul. And we missed the free throw. Almost get the offensive rebound, though.
That's one area we got to knock down is free throws today.
Yes. One thing about Gillette is they will hit the 3. And you cannot leave a player wide open like that. Kobe Floyd up big for the rebound.
A big key to the game. I know we didn't talk about keys to the games, but you got to rebound those long three-point shots. You got to rebound those early.
Boy, and you got to let Trey Llewellyn and your bigs take over. That's
Trey Llewellyn starting today. He hasn't started, has he? Or
just yesterday for senior
night.
Yeah. I think it's a good call. He played really good yesterday.
Probably
really
a bad matchup for Gillette. They can't really they don't have anybody to guard him.
They don't. So Lackey with the ball.
This is a smart move by South. They're coming out with this 1-2-2 zone, covering the perimeter as much as possible, forcing Gillette to try to beat them on the inside, which they don't have much of an inside game.
And you've got to take advantage of it while Gillette's missing.
Oh, man, that would have been big.
Beasley gets the offensive rebound, though. Floyd, butter.
We're playing to our strengths right now. The inside, rebounding, those are our strengths in this game right here. Looks like we're going to continue in a little bit of zone, half-court trap. Can't leave him open.
No, you can't because he will miss, hopefully. And that's going to be a foul on Lackey and Beasley.
Oh, he's undercut him.
He got scorpioned almost.
Well, so that's his first.
That's his first. South leading 6-0. Second team foul on Gillette. Oh, they called that on us.
No, they called it on Lackey.
Okay, I was about to say that. I thought Gillette was sticking out, going out of bounds. I was like, how's that a foul on them and them getting the ball? So they long inbound pass, not a smart pass. Yeah, turnover, South. There's a foul, and the basket counts.
Yeah, he's just so quick to the basket and everything he does.
Caleb Phillips picks up the first team foul.
He's just so quick.
He is. He's very quick.
And he's been playing varsity at Gillette since he was,
a freshman. He was a freshman, yeah.
But,
and he makes both. Well, he makes the N1. 6-3 is your score now. Llewellyn in trouble.
Very smart move by South by putting Trey Llewellyn.
Oh, can't control that. That was going to be a wide open.
No, it's still our ball. But
still our ball, but
you can see what Schaefer's doing is he's putting the 6'7" guy as your entry pass because he can look over everybody.
That's true. Well, that's a good point. That's a really good point. I as a color commentator, I would have never picked that. That ball was tipped and turnover. You got to realize when a ball's tipped, you're allowed to get the ball in the backcourt.
Holy moly! Where did he shoot that from?
The rebound. He shot that from, I think, the third row. Phillips into traffic, puts up a shot.
There you go.
Oh, they're saying, they're counting it. They're counting it. Caleb Phillips did the spin move. South leads 8-3.
Yeah. So the next time we have to inbound the ball down, and you'll see Gillette's full court press, you'll notice that they're getting the ball into Trey Llewellyn. At 6'7", he's easily able to see the court, keep the ball high above his head, and make a pass out of that trap.
That's a great idea. And you know what? Out of bounds on the missed free throws, South ball. Team rebound for South. Phillips drives, throws it right to the ref, out of bounds, and that's where they'll inbound it. South still leading 8-3. One thing you got to always be leery about, though, with Gillette is they can get hot from behind the arc at any time. Not just one, but all 5 players on the floor.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and he just took him out. Ooh, I hope he's all right. And that's going to be on Beasley. He actually hit him in the head. That was a good. I hate to disagree with him. That was a hard foul. And he hits the first.
So the last time I looked, they said Latke was at 29.5. You say he's at 27 now?
Yeah, last I saw. Let me take a look. Maybe I read it wrong, but 27-1.
27-1.
But he's an 80% free throw shooter. So the one person you don't want to foul on a 3-point attempt is Trey Latke.
Yeah. Well, if he makes this one, he's already 4 for 4.
8-5 is your score. South still leads. And he makes all 3 as Llewellyn gets the inbound quickly into Phillips. Phillips trying to get by the trap, kicks it back to Llewellyn in the backcourt, still gives it off to Beasley. Beasley attacks, pulls it up, gives it off to Phillips in between the circles. Overlooking the defense, calls out the play, and there's Weinberg.
That ball inside to him.
That is an easy basket if you make it.
You got to make those.
You got to make those. You cannot miss those type of shots against this team. You can't do it.
Oh, that's a good
Phillips.
play by Caleb Phillips.
I'm Kevin Phillips. That steal. He caused that turnover, and he's going to finish it.
Boy, I tell you, I lots of times I like to think this team, the South Bison, a lot of it comes and goes with Caleb Phillips.
Yep.
If he's playing well, we're going to do well.
I completely agree with you. And you know what? Last night, he started strong, but just couldn't get into his game.
And he had that oh my gosh, no way. Did you see where he shot that?
Yes, I did. That's confidence as Phillips draws the rebound.
That's called giving your
I thought that was going
that's
down.
Called having the green light.
And I just blew out our speakers. How's that a foul? How's that a foul? Weinberger picks up the 3rd team foul, and that's going to send.
We can't let Latke just continue to shoot free throws.
That's Mr. Automatic going to the free throw line now. So I totally didn't mean to make you go deaf there for a second. I thought that 3 was going down, Coach.
It's 5 for 5. Yeah, South's got to get the ball inside, but you're right. We got to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Got to finish with those.
Got to finish
close to the basket.
Got to have a little bit more touch when you're going up. You should have just flushed it. And he misses. And I think South was shocked he missed. And Phillips goes up strong, pulls down his second board. Phillips to Bird. Bird controls it, goes up for the easy deuce.
You need some of that right there. Cameron Bird can get going. That's a good thing for us.
Well, I'll tell you what, we get him going. That's going to be a really good day for South, as they're leading right now 12-7.
There's a nice steal by Weinberger.
Weinberger kicks it off to a wide open Bird. Bird drives baseline, kicks it off
nice little dump.
Yes, Kobe Floyd. I held my breath because
South's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I get nervous when he gets those close shots like that. They beat the press. Lackey drives in. Boy, he's just fast.
Oh,
and he missed. And
everybody stood around.
Everybody stood around and watched. That's
a killer.
That's a killer. 14-10 now because 3 Bison. Behind the back pass, wide open 3. There you go. And it's 14-13 now. South still leads by 1. Bird goes up, puts up the shot, and he's fouled.
Hey, we can play that game too. They don't know who they're playing. South, these kids can run up and down the court. Just as they're not playing Central.
They forget that South has always been a type of run and gun team, and
they better get back.
Last year they kind of took it back. They kind of slowed it down, and then Schaefer this year said, we're going to go fast. I want to bring that fast pace.
They thought they were playing Central. They didn't have to get back. Central will play the half-court game with you. South, we'll run with you.
Cameron Bird's got 4 points, the chance to make it 5 right here if he makes this free throw. And we missed, but Trey Llewellyn with the offensive rebound. Weinberger South 0 for 3 from the free throw line right now. Louis Wellen got to swing it. He puts up a 3 instead. It's not the shot that he wanted. Weinberger gets the offensive rebound.
Nice.
And he goes in. Weinberger with his first 2 points of the game. But I'll tell you what, I mean, he must have heard me last night because I said he never takes 2-point shots, and I think he's taken all of his shots have been 2-point shots since then.
Right.
And there's a wide open shot for Gillette. Rolls out, rebound Llewellyn.
Here's South running. South will run with you.
Gives it off to Weinberger for the layup. Oh, and he missed.
it.
And there's a foul.
What's that going on?
I don't know. Could be on either player. They're going to call it on Llewellyn, though. South still leads 18-13. South playing really good defensively right now. Weinberger going to take a break. His first 2, okay, and I'm not trying to be mean. He's got 2 2-point field goal attempts. Probably the first time this whole season he's taken that many field goal attempts within the arc in one half.
You might be right, yeah.
He can get that element going. He will be virtually one of the hard players to guard.
South doing a good job of trying to contain the perimeter.
Got to keep an eye on Lackey.
Yeah, you got to find him.
Oh, that's going to be a foul. It's going to be on the floor, though.
That's
he
on
passed
Beasley.
it off.
Is that
Yep.
the second if it's on Beasley?
It is. It's going to be on the floor. Here comes Roger Johnson. Roger, very good basketball player. I think the one thing you gain with Roger that Mark doesn't have, I'd say a little more touch on the shooting. Perimeter shooter. I mean, he's not the ultimate perimeter shooter, but he's got more touch than Beasley does.
You lose a lot defensively.
Yes,
though.
you do.
Beasley's a great defender.
Beasley's probably one of the best on-ball defenders in the 4A conference, in my personal opinion. That's a nice switch by Fowler. Now you got to hustle back. You cannot fall for the head fake from Lackey. And that makes it 18-16. South still leads. 1:15 left in the first. Phillips picks up his dribble off to Trey.
And that's another thing. In the past, I've seen South do some stuff where they were posting up Latke when he was. That's a foul on Latke right there. They didn't call him.
Yep.
But you got to make Latke guard somebody, let him get himself into foul trouble. He's already got 1 foul.
Rebound Llewellyn. Timeout South. I think a smart timeout by South.
South starting to get a little bit out of control a little bit. Schaefer wants to settle them down a little bit.
Yep. We're going to stay right here. South leading 18-16. They've led throughout the first.
What you're going to see, I guarantee you, on this next possession right here, is Coach Schaefer saying we need to get the ball inside.
Yep.
You're going to see a set play where they're going to move it around the perimeter and they're going to dump it inside, whether a high-low. Somebody's getting the ball inside. I'll tell you that right now.
And you know what? I would just post, with Kobe not in there right now, post Llewellyn up.
That's probably what it's going to be.
I like that they're keeping him out there up top to kind of spread the offense, but then immediately pull him back down, post him up, and let him go to work. They can't stop him. I mean, he's only got 2 points, but one of the shots he missed was a point-blank shot. So South's got to take advantage of the height difference right now. And the one thing I've also got to think they got to do is not fall in love with the 3-point battle. Gillette starts making threes. What's going to happen? The other teams, you're going to want to start making threes. You just, so don't fall in love with that. Play your game. You're leading by 2. Gillette's not playing defensively really well right now. Bird gets control.
Gotta get the hands off.
Boy, number 20's hands all over him, and that's hands all over him again. Fowler. That's going to be
Count
a foul
that.
on the floor. I thought they were going to call him for a travel, honestly. So 21 gets called for the foul.
That's Meisler's first foul.
Meisler, 6'1" senior. Weinberger checking back in.
Well, Meisler's an all state champion in tennis.
Yeah. Right on, Coach. You have a good one. This is Alan with